Hi guys! So, my camera's shaky. So today I'm not in my office right now, good. Too lazy to go to it. No, I'm kidding. I have an extension cord. Okay, what is that? There, so, it's scar on mine. But I have an extension cord to put right now. But today we are reading How Chipmunk Got His Stripes. And obviously my journey book. I love this book. Alright, let's read the first page. Oh my gosh. It's by Joseph Brooke and James Bruckheck. And pictures are by Jose Haga and Ariana Dewey. I can't say their names. One autumn day, long ago, Bear was out walking. As he walked, he began to brag. I am Bear. I am the strongest. I am of all the animals. Yes, I am. I am Bear. I am the loudest of all the animals. Yes, I am. I am Bear. I am Bear. I can do anything. Yes, I can. As soon as Bear said those words, a little voice spoke up from the ground. Can you really do anything? Bear looked down. He saw a little brown squirrel standing on his hind legs. Can you really do anything? Said the brown squirrel again. Bear stood up very tall. I am Bear! I can do everything! I can do everything! Yes, I can! Can you tell the sun will not... Can you tell the sun do not rise tomorrow morning? Brown squirrel asked. I've never tried that before, but I am Bear. I can do everything. Yes, I can! Bear turned west to face the sun. It was the time when the sun always goes down. Bear stood up to his full height and spoke in a loud voice. Sun, do not come up tomorrow. At his words, the sun began to disappear behind the hills. You see, Bear said, sun is afraid of me. Sorry. He's running away, but will the sun come up tomorrow? Brown squirrel asked. No, Bear answered. The sun will not come up. Then Bear turned to face east, the direction where the sun always used to come up. He sat down. Little brown squirrel sat down beside him. All that night they did not sleep. All that night Bear kept saying these words. The sun will not come up. The sun will not come up. But as that night went on, little brown squirrel began to say something too. He said these words. The sun is going to come up. Oh, the sun is going to come up. No, the sun is going to rise. Oh, the sun is going to rise. Sorry. But I forgot to show you the pages. Here's the first page. No, I'm not going to show you the pages. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to show you the pages. All through that night, they sat there. One by one, other animals gathered around them. Fox and wolf, deer and mouse, rabbit and porcupine, hawk and owl, otter and beaver, frog and turtle, and even the little mice king. They wanted to see Who would be right, bear or brown squirrel? This is what the other animals heard. The sun will not come up. The sun is going to rise. Oh, the sun will not come up. The sun is going to rise. Oh. Finally, it was just before dawn, the time when the sun always used to come up. Look, said Turtle. A little bit of red is starting to show. Yes. Yes, said Owl. I believe the sun is going to rise today. Bear only chanted louder. The sun is not going to come up. But right next to him, little brown squirrel piped up. Try to guess down in the comments. The sun is going to rise. Oh. That was cute. And the sun came up. The birds sang their welcoming song. The bright light of the new day spread over the land. Everybody was happy except for one animal. That animal was Bear. He sat there with his head down and a grumpy look on his face. And the happiest animal of all was the little brown squirrel. The sun came up. He chirped. The sun came up. The sun came up. The sun came up. Brown squirrel was so happy that I forgot what his wise old grandmother had told them when he was very young. Brown squirrel. His grandmother had said, "It's good to be right about something. But when something else is wrong, it's not a good idea to tease him." Now little brown squirrel began to tease the bear. Bear is foolish, the sun came up. Bear is silly, the sun came up. Bear is stupid, the sun. Whomp! Bear's big paw came down on little brown squirrel, pinning him to the ground. Bear leaned over and opened his huge mouth. Yes, Bear growled. Yes, Bear growled. The sun did come up. Yes, I do look foolish, but you will not live to see another sunrise. Oh gosh, you will not ever teach anyone else ever again. Let me try this again. Yes, Bear growled. The sun did come up. Yes, I look foolish, but you will not live to see another sunrise. You will not tease everyone else again, because I am Bear, and Bear am going to eat you. I don't like when folks do that. Where am I looking? Brown squirrel fought fast. You're right to eat me. Why did his voice changed? You're right to eat me. He said, I was wrong to tell you all. I would like to say I'm sorry before you eat me, but you are pressing down on me so hard, I can't say anything. I can't say anything at all. What? I can't say anything. I can't say anything at all. You sure? I can't say anything at all. I can't even breathe. If you would lift your paw, if you would lift up your paw just a little tiny bit, I don't know where I'm looking. Where's bit? Then I could take a beep breath and apologize before you eat me. That's a good idea, Bear said. I would like to hear you apologize before I eat you. Just don't eat him. Yeah, maybe you should eat him. So the bear lifted up his paw, but instead of apologizing, Brown Squirrel ran. He ran as fast as he could towards the pile of stones where he had his home. He had a tunnel under those stones. He had a wall lunch. He had and a nice warm burrow underground. I'm not gonna learn anything from this. I have this story memorized from first grade. What was I saying? Underground. Little Brown Squirrel's grandmother stood there in the door waiting for him. Hurry, Brown Squirrel, she said. Hurry, hurry. And maybe she didn't say that. That's all like, hurry, hurry. The Brown Squirrel dove for the door in his home, but Bear was faster than he looked. What? He grabbed for Little Brown Squirrel with his big paw. Bear's long, sharp claws scratched Brown Squirrel's back from the top of his head to the tip of his tail. Like, imagine that. Ah! But Brown Squirrel got away, deep down in his burrow, where Bear could not get him. Brown Squirrel curled up next to his grandmother and slept all winter, while those scratchers on his back healed. When spring came again, Little Brown Squirrel came out of his hole and looked at himself. This is the most worst video ever, probably. Looked at himself. There were long pale stripes all the way down his back where Bear had scratched him. Sorry for that long pause. Bear had scratched him. He was Brown Squirrel no longer. He was now Chipmunk, the striped one. This is how Chipmunk got his stripes. Ever since then, Chipmunk has been the first animal to get up every morning. As the sun rises, he scoots to the top of his tallest tree to sing his song. The sun came up. Ooh. Okay, maybe it's not ooh. The sun came up. The sun came up. The sun came up. The sun came up. And ever since then, Bear has been the last animal to get up. He does not like to hear Chipmunk's song. It reminds all of us that no one, not even Bear, can do everything. Huh. So what I learned from that story is you should never tease anybody. And yeah, you should never get someone mad or stuff like that. I also learned that there's a phone ringing in the background. That's something I also learned. Okay, maybe not. I also learned that nobody can do anything. Because then yeah. And also, no one's the toughest in the whole land. But yeah. While I hear that phone ringing in the background, okay, stop. I'll see you guys next video. Bye. Booties! It sounds like I said booties, I meant buddies. Okay, why does my camera move? Just move over here. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye.